Hey there, and welcome. So, a new month is here. And if you're stepping into it feeling, I don't know, a little bit overwhelmed, maybe a little tired, or just unsure of what's coming next, you are in exactly the right place. Think of this as your personal guide to not just survive March, but to step into it with real purpose and power. Let's do this.
This right here, this is our promise for the month. I really want you to grab hold of these words from Isaiah. God is getting ready to do something new for you, something fresh. This isn't about replaying last month's struggles. It's about stepping into a brand new season of hope. Seriously, this verse is such a powerful reminder that God is always, always working, even when we can't see it yet.
So here's the deal. We are not just going to wander into March. We're not going to drift in casually. Right here, right now, let's decide together that we are stepping onto higher ground with real, focused intention. So, how are we going to do it? Well, here's our simple, clear roadmap. Just 4 steps to intentionally grab hold of every blessing this month has waiting for you. First, we're going to anchor in gratitude. Then we'll worship His power, pray with purpose, and you better believe we're going to declare your victory. Let's jump into step 1. Okay, first things first. We're going to anchor ourselves by looking back. Before we can look forward with any kind of real faith, we have to ground ourselves in gratitude for how we even got here. So let's just take a moment and thank God for carrying us through this past month. And I mean, we're thanking Him for all of it, not just the easy stuff, the obvious wins. We're talking about the hard lessons too, the moments where His grace was literally the only thing that pulled you through. Just think about it. His protection when you didn't even see the danger, His provision, His nonstop love, it was all there, building a perseverance in you every single step of the way. And this pretty much sums up why we start here. Psalm 107 tells us straight up, give thanks. Why? Because He's good. Gratitude just totally realigns our hearts and reminds us that He's been faithful before and He'll be faithful again. It's the perfect foundation for everything that's coming next. All right, so now that our hearts are full of thanks, let's move to step 2 and shift our focus. We're going to stop looking back at our circumstances, and we are going to start looking up, just in total awe of God's power over the month ahead of us. This is a moment to just let it all go, to declare that He reigns, that He is in control of your life, of all your plans for March, and your entire future. There is so much freedom, so much peace, when you realize His authority is way bigger than any challenge you could possibly face. Okay, now let's get practical. Let's move on to step 3. With our hearts in the right place from all that gratitude and worship, it is time to intentionally ask for the specific tools we're going to need to walk through this new month. And these are your prayer points. We're not praying vague, hope it works out prayers. No, we are getting specific. We're asking for the grace to show His goodness, even when we feel drained. For the strength not to just face challenges, but to completely overcome them with a perseverance you didn't even know you had. For wisdom for every single decision. And for breakthroughs. I'm talking spiritually, financially, in your relationships, in every single area of your life. And here's the best part. We are not asking for things He hasn't already promised to give us. When you need wisdom, James 1:5 says all you have to do is ask. When you feel weak and you need strength, 2 Corinthians 12:9 promises His grace is all you need. See, your needs are completely covered by His promises. And that brings us to our final and maybe our most powerful step. It is time to declare our victory. Now, this isn't just about saying some nice words. This is about activating our faith by getting our hearts and our minds ready to actually receive the answers to the prayers we just prayed. So let's redefine what expectation really means. It is not passive wishing. It's not just hoping for the best. True, faith-filled expectation is an active state of preparation. It's that spiritual shift from thinking, I hope so, to knowing I know so. It's getting ready because you just know that God is about to move. Let that sink in for a second. It's not some passive daydream. It is an active posture. It's preparing for what you've prayed for. Which brings me to this very important question I have for you right now. Are you really ready? Are you truly prepared to receive the wisdom, the strength, and the breakthroughs that you've been asking for? If your answer is yes, then it is time to put a voice to that faith, because faith speaks. It's time to declare out loud what you believe is about to happen. Let's say this together, out loud, with some real conviction. Ready? I march into higher ground this month, empowered by God, strengthened by His grace, guided by His wisdom, and walking in divine breakthroughs. One more time. Make it personal. Say it like you really mean it. March is my month of breakthroughs. Believe it, receive it, and now go walk in it.